We play video games all the time. We play them in first person, we play them in third person, and we're trying to reproduce reality in virtual reality by making it first person. But we don't get to play real life in third person. What is up, everyone? Today I'm making reality virtual by doing reality in third person. Damn, does that sound weird. By using a Quest 2 and a drone, we're going to try walk around in third person. Let's get into it. So, woke up super early today just for you guys to get this video done. I posted this idea on the Discord. I wasn't entirely sure whether I was going to make it happen, but before I was to do anything, I needed coffee. This is an idea I've had for quite some time now, and the first time it appeared in my Google Keep, I think it was about 3/4 of a year ago. However, I just never got around to doing it. But now with the spirit of doing things differently on the channel, doing different things that people haven't really done before, I decided this is a perfect moment. So, how did I make it happen? We've got a Quest 2, which runs Android, and we've got a DJI Mavic Pro, which connects to an Android app, allowing me to basically FPV on the Quest 2. There was a bunch of issues here that I absolutely hated, to be honest, because I think that this could be easily fixed if Oculus made the window follow my head when I turn off tracking. Because right now, by doing this in third person, I could see myself, but the second I turned around, the window didn't follow me, which is why I always needed to have a single controller in my right hand to reset the view of the Oculus Quest whenever I turned around. But anyway, let's get to the experience. I managed to get to the location without dying, and now it's setup time. It was damn weird. So, have you guys... No, you haven't, because nobody is stupid enough to do this. I don't even know how to explain it. It is unbelievably weird to see yourself in third person and not entirely know which way you're going. Looking at certain parts of this video, it straight up looks like I'm playing a video game, like I'm walking around using a controller, because that's how unnatural the movement is. By looking straight ahead of me, I could see myself, but down there, and if I heard a car coming, it was essentially me reversing into the spot, walking backwards, because I had no clue which way to turn. Again, maybe if the window followed my head, this would have been a lot easier. But anyway, this was the first location. I came here because I was like, oh yeah, empty parking lot, but then I realized it was actually a Tuesday and that everyone was working, so it probably wasn't the best environment to be in. So I went back home. Totally not because I completely forgot the second drone battery and the drone died. No, I did it because, safety. I got that feeling I was looking for, that third person weird, don't know which direction you're going in feeling, but the battery died, and I forgot the second one at home. I guess I'll see if I can fire up the drone at home and just walk around my estate for a little bit, this time with Active Track. Active Track just wouldn't work for some reason. I don't know why. It just refused. But yeah, we'll try it again in a few seconds with a new battery. There we go, fix the exposure. So, what I did is I actually went a step further, grabbed a second phone, installed DJI Go 4 on it, started a hotspot on my main phone, connected both the Quest and that phone to that hotspot, installed Air Receiver onto the Oculus Quest, casted that phone screen from the other phone that had DJI Go 4 onto the Quest, and had that phone be connected to the controller, and then did Active Track. Wow, was it weird. So essentially, with Active Track, I wouldn't have to be the one flying the drone, because at the very beginning, we kind of had more of a fixed camera angle than anything, but with the second time, the camera actually followed me, straight up like a video game. Now, it's not like this made my movement any more natural, and meeting people you know while wearing a VR headset, walking around like you're, I don't know, drunk or something, is an interesting experience, let me tell you. But that doesn't matter. What actually matters is, I would do this again, just because it is a complete and utter out-of-body experience. Again, I don't recommend you do this in an unsafe environment, which is literally anywhere where there's cars, because you just can't see them. The thing is, the drone is flying over your head, and Active Track works in a way where it kind of needs to be pretty high in order for me to even be able to enable it, which means I could pretty much only see myself and a little bit of the road ahead of me. And it is absolutely horrifying to hear a vehicle approaching you, but not being able to see it. It is not good, which is why I did it, so that you don't have to. Unless, I don't know, you have like a large field or something. If you have a large field, go ahead and do this. I recommend this. It's a very weird experience and a very weird feeling, but don't do it on the road. Or do it in like some place where you feel safe doing it. I don't think you can become good at doing this. I really don't. That's how weird it felt. When you see me turning around, not only, again, did I not constantly see myself because the Oculus window would stay facing in this direction and I'd turn and then I'd need to hold the Oculus button in order to reset it to look in this direction. I'd say that was honestly the most annoying part of this entire thing. I would also have to calculate my movement, not based on entirely where I was looking, but where I was facing. I had no clue in which direction I was facing. If being completely disorientated in VR is like a 4, this is like an 11. It's really difficult for me to explain it, but I am so glad that I did it, that I made it happen. It is seriously an unbelievably weird feeling. And even though I could not record the Quest screen when casting to it using Air Receiver, for some reason the screen went dark, I was able to capture the first time I did this. Where I used Wi-Fi on the DJI Go 4 app, because that allowed me to record itself. So yeah, that's a thing. That was also pretty annoying, the fact that I can't record Air Receiver for whatever reason. But recording the DJI Go 4 app, you guys could see exactly basically what I could see. And you can see how difficult it was. So yeah, I mean, just a really fun experiment that I wanted to play around with. I'd say this is probably the closest I have ever felt to being in The Matrix, or feeling like life has just entirely glitched out, and it was certainly something different. There is no big conclusion here. There's no big do this, don't do this. There was no reason for this. Absolutely no reason. But that's what I said. From now on, we will not do things because we need a reason to do them. We will do them because we can do them. So that's exactly what the Idea Factory is on the Discord. Just like I mentioned yesterday, if you guys have an idea that you want to see done, that hasn't necessarily been done before, or is utterly stupid, and you just want to see it, and you think others might enjoy it, throw it onto the Idea Factory. I'm looking at the Idea Factory pretty damn hardcore right now, and checking out whether you guys have any ideas that we can play around with. I certainly think that these videos are going to be way more entertaining than me sitting down on a chair and just talking to you. That doesn't mean that news videos or anything like that is going anywhere. No, we're gonna have them, but I just want to also diversify the content a little bit. And I certainly think that this is one interesting way of doing it. And this was definitely taking it to the extreme. I don't know whether we can surpass this, to be completely honest with you, especially when it comes to stupidity, but it was an experience and a half. I don't know what to say here, seriously. It was just a dumb idea that turned out to be much cooler than I originally thought it was going to be. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's video, guys. If you guys liked it, please leave a like. If you guys disliked it, I guess this button works too, but please tell me why down in the comment section below. If you guys are not yet part of our community, make sure to join our Discord down below. Make sure to join our Reddit, where I want to see you posting your spicy memes. If you guys would like to support the channel in any way, shape, or form, we've got sick mugs down below that boost your FPS by 300%, and merch that doesn't put a huge on your body. And if you guys want to be notified about future content coming up on the channel daily, make sure to smack that subscribe button with your forehead, ding my bell, and see you again in the next video. Peace.